Tank time. What's up, people? Lord here, and this is the first episode of what I'm going to call Tank Time. As you see, I was rather amused by the intro I made there, so hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, so this is gonna be a new series I'm starting just because I tried with Game Time trying to play while or record while playing was kind of let me pause this here. I gotta explain more stuff. We'll get the boring stuff out of the way and into the action as soon as possible. But yeah, so I really was having hard times trying to play World of Tanks while recording and playing with a decent frame and decent looking everything else. So I figure as long as I get the replays, I can always just record over them and let you guys know what goes on afterwards, and hopefully I'll be able to do it. So this is the first episode, and in it, I'm in my T1 Heavy. I still have this tank. This happened a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and what you see me here doing is doing nothing because I'm looking at my phone currently. When I was playing this, it was just I think it was like some random night, weekday night, and I was really just kind of playing through, getting my ×2 dailies for the day and all that, and then I looked up, saw that the game had started, and then I commented on the they were talking about the Panzer III and stuff like that, and I'm a fierce defender of the Panzer III. I love it, even though the gun is not good if you get put into a tier 5 match, because there are heavy tanks that you cannot go through, but I still love it just because it bounces around everywhere. So what you see me doing right here is derping about, and then I decide, oh shit, or I looked around, figured out where I was, realized I was in a bad position, and hopped down into this river bed here. And at this moment, I see the M2 trying to get eyes on. See him, one shot in, and then my team obliterates him. There we go. So I'm getting shot at from everywhere here, though. Put a shot into that Crusader. Fire another speculative. I'm bouncing shots, which is, looking at where I am. I mean, honestly, if enemies are just shooting at my turret, the turret on this thing is the best thing. The most armored tank. If you want to shoot a T1 Heavy, shoot its butt or its sides, because they are not that great. But they were shooting at just the top of my turret and missing a lot, and so I took advantage of that. I think I missed a shot there. And then I realized the M8 was shooting ME. Can't get a shot on. Still taking a load of fire from everywhere. Finally, SU-26 hits me. Took a hit. Repaired my fuel tank. Didn't want to get set on fire. Oh, hold on. We're gonna watch that again. Sorry about this little delay. But, so yeah, we got this coming in. M8 dying. Yada, yada, yada. We already saw this. But, I love this part coming up here. So I repair my fuel. And this Covenanter, I feel so bad. I just ammo racked him from there, and I felt so awesome, and that was so great. It was just a satisfying shot right into his lower glacis. And here I take a shot from the Chihei back there. Another shot, down to half health. Not so good, but I'm still dodging a shit ton. That looked like an artillery shot. Dodging artillery, dodging everything, bouncing everything, and then the KV-1 destroys that tank. I'd also like to point out that this match has a 25% chance to win on XPN. So keep that in mind. We're winning 5-3 currently. So I decided I'm going to push up since no one's shooting at me. took a bounce there from the Churchill up there. Donk a shot. Another bounce shot on my side. Third bounce shot. I'm so lucky. And then the Churchill hits one in my tracks. Another shot in the tracks. I start shooting at him. Can't see him. One last speculative shot. Wait for my tracks to get back up. And continue on with my luck. So I see this Chiha over here. And oops, I missed. I didn't mean to do that. And then there we go. I was frantically clicking there, trying to get him. See the AMX-38. Put a shot into him, reload, 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 and get him. There we go. So that's kill number 3. We hit the Covenanter. And now here we go. See the Martyr 38T. Frantically clicking. Wait, wait, wait. Oh, someone else finished him off. So still have 3 kills. AMX-40 bouncing off shots. I took a shot, missed. He pulls back. I'm not going to repair my tracks well because I don't have something to repair, and it's not that dire because I'm bouncing shots from all over.
Let's go.
I think I don't know what I was doing, but I just bounced shots like a madman in this. I think it was just because I kept my you gotta keep the front of this tank pointed towards your enemies. Aim, aim, put one right through that guy's turret front, which is not a bad spot to put it. It's very flat on his turret. And then I quickly look at the map, see the Panzer IV, whatever the Hydra stands for. See him. I'm thinking he's going to get me a bunch, but I put a shot into him, reload, he pulls forward, I pull forward, and then quickly pull off that another shot. Now I have 5 kills. And we're still winning 10-8. Now I know the M4 is to the right, and the AMX-40 is on the other side of the hill. I don't know where the artillery is or the tank destroyer. The Panzer IV was last seen right there, actually. So, of course, I donked a shot down right there instead of where it wanted to go. But I'm looking around. I really want to get shots on this guy's ass, and this is where he makes a mistake. Because I put 1 shot into him. Reload, he doesn't move. Moves a little bit, 2 shots. Moves a little bit, 3 shots into him. That's over half his health gone already. And all he needed to do is pull forward a little bit. And then here, Martyr 38C pops up, puts 1 into me. And then I stay below his gun depression. He bounces another shot. Puts a last shot into me, and I get my 6th kill. But yeah, that situation, I backed up trying to get under his gun depression. And now the only threat, since the M4 is dead, is the Panzer IV. Because I am thinking here the AMX-40 doesn't have a gun that can go through my front. And took a lucky shot into the tracks there. Missed. Here I am. He's dancing around. He bounces, which is lucky for me. He's dancing around, and then I was able to pull it in. So my tracks are back up. Just killed the biggest threat, and I have 7 kills. So again, this was supposed to be a 25% chance of a win, and it's 5 tanks to 2 right now. So now I see the AMX-40 is there. I pull into the cap circle. And then the AMX-40 goes, put 1 shot into him. Bounces off me. 1 shot. I'm well angled. Finish him off. So there's my 8th kill. And I took a shot from artillery. And now I'm like, I don't want to die. I'm getting kind of low on health. Now he is tier 3 artillery, but he's really accurate and got a quick firing gun there. A couple more hits and I probably would be dead. So I'm looking around. I'm trying to... I know he's somewhere over here. But we've got my friendly M4 on the left there. And I'm thinking he's going to be in some of these trees, like behind this rock here. But he's on the other side of the hill. And then the M4 gets him. So, not too bad. I finished with 1974 total damage and 8 kills, which is my Third Radley-Walters ever. Yeah, and then in the next game we'll show you another one or another video. Can't remember what I was gonna show. Okay, so here we have an M4 Sherman Tier 5 again, and it's on steps, and 49% chance of win. You know, it's pretty good, you know. It's not bad. I don't know if this is just current XVM though, because I think my stats are a little bit different, so my stats are a little off. I don't know if anyone else's is, so give or take the percentage there, but it really doesn't matter. But if it's 49%, you know, that's great. That's pretty even. So we're gonna have some fun in this match. Now, this is, I believe, yeah, this is my very first Radley-Walters, and I got this maybe 3 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. I know it was a very short time before my T1 game, and yeah, so sorry for the spoilers, but yeah, that's what the end result screen is going to look like despite that. Interesting. Anyway, so here it is. It's an encounter battle. So I decide, well, I'm a fast-ish medium. You know, 40 kilometers per hour ain't bad. I'm gonna go to the cap circle because, you know, why not? So I see this Panzer 3A pop up, and I know he's got no armor, so I put a shot into him and figure he moved on. So I bounce a shot from that, finish that M3 Stewart off because he's kind of annoying little bugger. Alright, so I'm figured, you know, I gotta move down a little bit here. You know, get out of the sight, move up, put the gun depression of this the American tanks to use, kind of put myself on a slant, looking around, wanting to get that M3A, or the M3A, Panzer 3A, down a little bit. And then T-34 appears, and got one through him. Can't get my gun down any further. There's the Panzer 3. I think I donked another shot there in the Type T-34. My bad, Type T-34. Got right into him, bounced a shot from the left there. Missed completely there. That was a terrible shot. And then everyone kind of backs off. Type T-34. I'm hungry for another kill. Bound, you know, totally just donk one there, and then put one straight through front there and get him there. So that's kill number 2. Now, had this been a higher tier game and more enemies there, I probably wouldn't have gotten away with that kill. So that was kind of a stupid move, but exposing myself to enemy fire to just get a small kill. But we pushed forward, and I got a light medium tank M7 friend on that side going there. And I know where 2 tanks are. I see the tank over there on the left, whatever that is. Tank destroyer, I think it was a Hetzer. Yep. And then I put a shot in the keyhole there, kill him. Now this Panzer 3A, he was dancing around a little bit. I give him credit, he was dancing. And at this point, I'm thinking, I got a decent amount of health. I know the Hetzer is somewhere over there. Now, crap, what am I gonna end? Gotta reload. Yeah, so he took a hit, very light hit, and find out that the T-82 is right there. So then I'm like, alright, you know what, screw it. Alright, there he is. You know what, actually I remember, I decided, you know, shoot that friggin' T-82. Miss another shot on the 3A. He was really a slippery bugger. The, what is that? Chinu got him. I got the T-82, and then I ended up taking the 3A out. And there's the Hetzer. Now, Hetzer front on is really not a great target to shoot at. So you want to get, you know, flanks and rear of the Hetzers, or the lower glacis, or just get lucky and put one straight through the front. don't really want to do it with light armor tanks if they're using the howitzer. Those things will light up your world. Even heavily armored tanks, I mean, it's bad. But see, there we got the bus. He destroys the Chino, takes a little damage from someone else, and then I destroy him. So that's 5 kills. So I know the Hetzer's still over there, peeking out, trying to spot him. And then there he is over there. He's got the... Oh, well, that's a Covenanter, my bad. And I see him put a shot into him, miss there again. Now, I don't know where the Hetzer is anymore. I can see on XVM he was somewhere around F9, but he's nowhere to be found. I stop and make sure, you know, to check, because if he was there, my flank is a juicy, or my right flank is a juicy target to shoot. And then I come over here, hit him once, and I know I'm heavier than him, so I ram him and get that kill. So I took a little bit of damage, repair my tracks up. You know, I don't want to sit there in the open. And now I'm on my 6th kill. So there's 3 enemy tanks, and at this point, you know, I'm freaking out because there are 3 enemy tanks left, and I'm doing pretty decent. I'm at the forefront of the attack, and there's the Hetzer. So completely missed that shot, which is bad. But he bounces. He might have been using AP. I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's like 53 millimeters of penetration on the AP. So for God's sakes, people, with the Hetzer, use high explosive. It's really the best with howitzers. So I see the Churchill's there, all 3 enemy tanks, bounce the shot, which is bad. So I decide, you know what, I'm not going to do it. But I do get nice flanking shots on this Matilda. He thinks he's immune to my fire, and here I am trying to kill him. Takes another hit from that, and I really want to get this guy right now. You know, he's low health, he's flank onto me, and so I put a shot right through his side with this very nice top gun here. The howitzer on this is alright, and it probably would have served me decently in this type. And then the Hetzer has his butt to me. I mean, I couldn't have... I was loving that shot. Put another shot through him, and then... No, he ran out of the way. Oh, great. Now, this is the mistake, a rookie mistake. I'm sitting here on 7 kills, and I really want a Radley-Walters. Naturally. I mean, you know, who wants it? It's be my first one, and I know, you know, the rest of my team is kind of derping about. So I see the Churchill one there, and I totally just tunnel vision on the Hetzer, get my Radley-Walters, and at this point I know I shouldn't have done that. And then I get shot, you know, for being a total doofus by the Churchill one. He puts 3 shots into me, and, you know, as I tried to get my Radley-Walters. Now, I knew I should have been falling back to try and, you know, defend the cap and maybe get a little bit more friendly help and get flanking shots on the Churchill one. But we ended up capping the base anyway, and we won. And I got my Radley-Walters, which is sort of a win-win, I guess you could say. But it could have gone south if he had, you know, maybe 10 extra seconds. He could have put a shot into, you know, one of the, I mean, there's a Chini and a Chiha. They're tier 2 and tier 3. And, you know, he puts 1 shot into them and they can't do anything. And it would have been a Churchill 1 on Churchill 1. And I didn't do a single point of damage to that Churchill. So, you know, could have been worse. Alright, so this is the final battle I'll show you today. And it's really kind of low in archive. Left arrow, rematch. Okay. Well, there we go. Anyway, so here we are on Wide Park, and I'm in my KV1. I'm top tier. 51% win rate it says right now. I don't know if it was that. But I think, again, I really ought to focus on the game instead of doing whatever I do. I think it was, again, looking, you know, when I play World of Tanks, it's kind of my downtime, especially with this game, and I was just looking at my phone and, just, and then I, wake up and I'm like, okay, time to move out. Time to do something useful, So we got the enemy Panzer III up there that comes around, and I'm like, I should probably try and shoot him. I can't, and we got a suicidal BT-7 who's spotting everything, and then I took a shot from the Panzer III-4, right away takes out my oil, and I'm like, great. KVs and like the KV-1s are really susceptible to fire, it seems to me. If you put a shot right behind the turret, right here, you can normally get a couple of them set on fire. If you've got a decent enough shot, you might get lucky. Now, I've only put one shot in that Panzer III-4. I think I shot him through one of the walls when he was going left, and I was able to get a lucky shot through the wall. Tried again, no such luck, but then this guy has a rush of shit to the brain and just kind of charges out in the middle of the field. Take out his tracks slightly unluckily, but I reload and go straight through his side. Perfect target. Nothing else, but here I am. I'm sitting in the middle of the field. Luckily there was no artillery, otherwise I would have been probably dead 20 seconds ago. But I have only fired 2 shots. My turret ring's damaged, as is my fuel tank, and I only have one small repair kit. Fantastic. Now, the one thing I love about Wide Park is this spot right here, because the enemy team seems to forget you can protect. Oh yeah, I'm kind of trying to shoot. What is that? A Covenanter? A Crusader, whatever it was, yeah. And he dies, and then nothing happens. And then we got the enemy Valentine. But you can't forget that the enemy team can come up here into this crevice, have nice cover, and shoot you in the flanks like that. Or, I could have shot that one far away, and that was bad. However, if you get a Stug up top, I know the Stug is on that hill. Put a nice shot into the side of my turret there and took a lot of my health out. And I was really, looking at the score, it's 5-9, and I'm sitting like, great, I'm gonna lose, we're gonna die, because this BDR is gonna come here and really just kick the crap out of me. He takes a small hit, and here I'm trying to shoot this Valentine, and I've missed twice, and I'm like, God, I suck. 6-9. I got a T1 heavy behind me. He's on 100%, which is nice. But up top here in the corner of the map, we've just lost that whole side. So that could lead us to shots in the ass, and I'm sitting there thinking I don't want to expose myself to the hill because I'll get shot there. But the T1 heavy also notices the threat behind us and turns around as well. The KV-1 has a decent 60 millimeters in the back of armor, but it's not that great. Now here I take a shot in the tracks from the Valentine because he turns around. I turn my turret completely around, which is so stupid, but I got lucky right there on that snapshot there. Popped the Valentine. Now it's 7-11, so get your smoothies. And this, I really should turn my tank, and I realized that and turned my tank to front face instead of side face and give him a little something to shoot at. However, now it's 9-8. The T1 heavy and our tank destroyers are actually working, or the Wolverine and T80 over there are working to bring back this game. And it really wasn't that bad, but it could have been a lot worse. And right now, 2 heavies in the middle of the field are really bad. And that Type T-34, I really want to shoot him because he's on low health, and this Hetzer is in a really great spot. And I'm just trying to find a spot to put a shot, and I get lucky and put one right through the top of his thing. Miss. I'm trying to just kill him so we can move up. Donk a shot in the top, and then the T1 gets him. Then that Stug pops up and nearly kills me. If he had set me on fire, I would have been dead. But my gunner also gets hit, I'm bouncing a lot of lucky shots, so I heal my gunner, bounce some shots from the Type T-34, and put a shot into him. So we got the Stug, and he's my main threat right now because he can go straight through me and kill me in one hit. The Panzer III, I know, can only hit me if you hit that top little bump here. That's the only place the Panzer III can ever penetrate you with the top gun. He's got 67 millimeters of penetration on that gun, and I know because I've found that out facing a KV-1, and I nearly killed the KV-1, and in doing that, he's got 60 millimeters right there, and there I'm like, oh god, someone bounced. But it was the Panzer III, so I have no worry of him actually killing me unless he hits a really lucky weak spot, but nope. And here I'm trying to make sure the Stug doesn't pop up, but the Stug is far over there. Panzer III gets taken out by the Wolverine, and I'm moving again. So here I'm trying to check over the hill. I see that the Panzer IV is facing another way. I stop, put a shot into him. He hasn't turned. I'm just going to stay right here. Another shot into him. Someone else kills him. This was a great effort by our 4 remaining tanks, surviving. The Stug takes out the T1 Heavy, which is sad because he was fighting along with us, and then the T80 gets the Stug. So, moral of the story was, there are games. I mean, we were losing 5-9 there, and down 4 tanks normally kind of turns into a slaughter, but we were able to pull it back with some smart maneuvering and smart thinking by the last people on our team, and being able to the Wolverine, myself, and the T80. I mean, we account for looks like 12 of our kills, and the T1, the last 4 people alive on our team took everyone, all the other people, the enemy out. That's really kind of sad that we took that many. We took 14 of 15 kills from that, the last 4 people, but definitely keep fighting no matter what until you're dead, and that's kind of what that one this game teaches you. So yeah, so I just want to show you that. I don't think I have the results screens for these. I didn't upload them to World of Tanks replays or anything like that. I just kind of have the files lying around, and so I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, whatever. Depending on my games, I think I'll probably try and start saving more games, definitely, and we'll see how this all goes. So I'll get you off this boring screen and all that. Maybe I could go back, but doesn't matter. End of the video time. Oops. Hey, Productions. Ding.